a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
Hello reality viewers, welcome back again to Reality Latest Gist, the home of news and politics. For this channel, we dey drop news every day and we dey react to every videos wey comes our way. And na reality news now we dey drop for this channel, and we dey also dey talk am as e be. If today na the first time we say you dey come across this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are returning subscribers, I appreciate all of una for una massive support to this channel. I say may God bless all of una in Jesus name. Amen. I get video where I want present to una this very moment, and I go to follow una, they watch the video. After we don't watch them together, make we drop our opinion constructively for the comment section. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. Bye for now.
Ndị be anyị ekene unu. Anyị ka nọkwa na ụlọ ikpe ukwu nke na Abuja, ebe ikpe Nnamdi Kanu na-aga n'ihu na ihu ọkaikpe Binta Nyako. Biko anyị nweburu obere nsogbu teknụzụ dịka ekwentị anyị na mgbada ọkụ wolu chabie, ma anyị lachitekwa anyị ga-egosikwa unu otu ya bụ ihe ka ga-si aga n'igosi unu ihe melu kemgbe anyị pụrụ ebe a. Unu le anya n'afọ na ndị eze ọdịnala nakwa onye bụ gọvanọ Anambra Steeti bụ Chukwuemeka Ezife bụ ndị nọbụ ebe a na-achọbụ ịbanye n'ụlọ ikpe anwa anọghọzi ya, ha pụọla. Ihe mekwanụ ha jiri pụọ bụ maka na enyeghị ha ohere ịbanye, sọsọ onye nyere ohere ka ọ banye bụ Chukwuemeka Ezife, mana o mekwala ka dịka o si mee mgbe ọzọ ma si na ya agaghị abanye sọsọ ya, na tupu ọ banye na a ga-ekwe ka ndị eze ọdịnala ndị ọzọ bịara siri ya wolu banye n'ụlọ ikpe anwa. Dịka ọkwa ugbu a anyị alaghachitela na ya bụ iru ụlọ ikpe anwa dịka ndị ọzọ na-abịakwa ịma ma ga-enye ha ohere inye ha ohere ha banye. Ugochinyere onye bịara ebe a bụ Nze Ugochinyere bụ onye bịara ka ọ ga-enweta ohere wolu banye na ụlọ ikpe. Enwa bụ onye isi otu akpọrọ Conference of Political Parties. Ọ bịara ebe a ka o solu ka ọ ga-enwe ohere banye. Anyị ga-agba ya ajụjụ ọnụ ka ọ gwa anyị ebumnuche ya mere o ji bịa hịa tata.
The same thing that repeated ourselves last time.
Ọtụtụ ndị ọkaiwu bụ ndị chọburu inwe ohere banye enwetaghị ohere wee banye. Mana anyị ga-ajụ Nze Ugochinyere ihe oche maka ihe na-aga n'ihu tata na otu o si eme.
The same order from above.
First,
I can talk.
command
Biko ọkaiwu anyị ga-agbaga John ifo na ị na-agba isi akwara na ụtụtụ. Ọ gịnị mee?
My brother.
Ifo ihe mee ma anyị chọrọ anyị nụ ọnụ ya.
ihe mere nke ahụ as an internal issue, but also gwara ihe anyị la ekwu okwu ya banyere because na ebe a hụrụ lawyers nọ ihe awụ their own jurisdiction ọwụ ebe ha na-akọ ọrụ nke ha so onweghị ihe ga-eme lawyers bịara ikpe ga-esi ha agaghị abịa n'ime ebe ha ga-ekpe ikpe ha bịara onweghị mmadụ ọbụla pụrụ ịkwụsị ha because ihe awụ ebe ha ọrụ nke ha nọ then ịbịazie esi ha na ha agaghị abịa ga arụ ọrụ ha kwuru kpọọ ha oku that means ị na-egbochi ha ịrụ ọrụ ha as ndị ọkaiwu
ya bụ ị kwesịrị ịnọ n'ime ebe ahụ tata
ekwesịrị m ịnọ n'ime ebe ahụ amụghị awụghọ lawyers lawyers in solidarity. You understand? I'm a lawyer to Nnamdi Kanu. We have called lawyers to Nnamdi Kanu. Yesterday, I'm around 1 a.m. The buy akwado maka ohe ta. Akwado cha maka ta. Then abịazieba ndị si ha wụ ndị Nigeria security agency bịaziere editete ndị ga-abara ndị na-agaghị aba so onye awụgịrị iji wee gbochie ikpe onye ndu ka ọ ghara ịga ọfụma because ikpe gbachie ndị ga-ekpere ya ikpe abalị that means ịchọghị ka o nwee ihe a na-akpọ ihe ara ọhịa ọ pụtara so ihe hụrụ mere n'ụtụtụ a maybe I like some of our lawyers uduto na o nwere arrangement anyị nwere yesterday anyị mechara ihe mechaa nkwado de ruzie ihe a ihe niile aha bịa ghasa so ọ dịzie ka anyị na-enwezi nghọtahie uduto ihe aga nweta anyị siri kwuo ya yesterday
mana anụ m ka asị gị chelu na a na-abịa ka agbabata gị
yes ọhịa kwuru na asị chere na a na-abịa even one of the officials abịaghachitere again simnye ya ha nye were aha mba dị ese na m chere na ọ na-abịa kịta so
ya bụ ị na-echezi ka mara otu ọ ga-esi gaa
m na-eche ka mara otu ọ ga-esi wee gaa
biko kwa anyị afa gị ọfụma
aha m bụ Prince Mandela
Mandela nwa na-ewu ewu ekele gị daalụ nwanne ya gazie
But with what is already happening inside the court,
Chief today,
where the prosecution came in with 9 lawyers, and the lawyers that is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have not been allowed to enter the court. They are screening, apart from the screening they did here earlier on, they have gotten inside there, made it look like they were allowed to enter, and are trying to tell them to reduce their lawyers. You saw the other one of the lawyers, the foreign lawyer, Mr. Bruce, was not even allowed to enter. The person the British government gave letter to represent him or observe the trial wasn't even allowed to enter. The question I'm asking about this Nnamdi kind of trial, and my question is, what does Buhari want to achieve by this? What do I mean by that? The rules of fair trials is very simple. What are you hiding? If you feel a man have done something wrong, you try him publicly because you have your case. We're not going to have a repeat of what happened in Kenya. Have the journalists, any of the journalists, had the courage to ask the Attorney General, to ask President Muhammad Buhari, to proudly tell you people what happened in Kenya. It was a rogue operation, but there will be justice on that. But it's just 1 year and the government will go. How he was abducted in that car park, the kind of beating Nnamdi Kanu was given under that car park, where he was taken and nearly executed. Today, the Kenyan government said that they were not aware of it. Some officials of the Kenyan government, including the secret police, was part of the operation. And he was abducted and brought here. Yes, people will say it doesn't matter how a suspect is brought to court. No, it matters. Because this will remind us the kind of thing the prince of Saudi would do to Khashoggi in Turkey. The kind of things India Amin of Nkurunziza would do to people who oppose them in different countries. But there is one thing I want everybody to take home here. We are focusing on what is happening today. But we are not focusing on how we got to this particular point. Any messenger of truth, anybody who desires justice, like I do, will understand that the events of today we are all predicted. You saw the injustice, you saw the lopsidedness of actions that was taken by the president from the very moment he was sworn in. From the issue of 95% to 5%. The president carried on with divisive policies, which you know. Hate was promoted, divisions was promoted. And all the people who are complaining today, what did they say? When there was those killings in Nimbo, those ones in Okigwe, those ones in Delta, where people were killed and raped. What did you tell the president? What did you demand? All of you were here when we even asked for a change of the service chief for us to be able to bring proactive action. Was there anything that was done? No. Was there anything that was done?
No.
Now, at the time the Attorney General rushed to God in heaven, we are facing the sky.
Yes, sir.
And proscribed the IPOB. Was there any killing?
No.
Was there any confusion?
No.
These actions were promoted by hate. That is why, with what is now already happening in court, where you don't allow the lawyers of the defense, the people they want to defend them, to go in, when the court will give order that 3-4 people can visit him and they get to DSS and they are screened down and they cannot enter. When our respected traditional rulers will sit under the sun and they will not be allowed to enter a court for a trial that is supposed to be open, free and fair, I begin to ask myself, can there be justice that will come out of this charade?
No.
Starting from the refusal of the president to address the insecurity and the killings that was ravaging the East then, going by his decision to also, more importantly, even after the arrest of Nnamdi, can I ask you all one question? What efforts have the government done in trying to address those grievances that raise to the rise of those agitations? If a man is honest and he truly desires peace for his people, what will he have done? He would have started the process of peace building, reaching out to people and building confidence. But he doesn't care. He just wants to keep him, and then you want to try him. Why do we need to try him at Federal High Court? He should take him to Daura and try him. Let's note where he's trying him. Because you can't call this a Federal High Court of the Republic, and a citizen is accused of an offense, and you cannot even allow him to have a fair trial. Neither do you obey the orders of court. And that is why my message is very simple. The president should take the path of peace and negotiation. Let's find an end to this. Let us find an end to this, which is granting bail, moving from DSS to police custody, and granting bail and pursue the path of peace, reconciliation, and negotiation. This trial, to me, to God who made me, was unnecessary, was avoidable, and this trial is baseless. And it is in the interest of peace and unity and stability that this trial of Nnamdi can be discontinued. And I say this as a messenger of truth, one who always pursues and desires truth. After all, you people were here when the DSS charged me for treason of trying to overthrow the government. Did I overthrow the government?
No.
Did I?
No.
Did it change my views on issues?
No.
No, because if you believe in truth and justice, it does not matter how many times you are tried or how many times you are arrested. You always pursue truth. And all I'm saying, and I want the media to follow to ask these issues, that if after the arrest, there is agitations by citizens who have rights to agitate self-defense, have you made any effort to address the imbalance in the country?
No.
Have you even made any effort to implement the report on restructuring by his party?
No.
So you can see that this trial is not about the good of anybody. To me, it's hate. And it's about denying a man, trying a man at his back. From the way he was even abducted. Ask yourself, why has the government not boldly told you how he was brought here? When Obama or whatever went to kill Osama, you saw the footage of what happened. Yes. So if you say what you did there, you are proud of it, say it now, because it was a rogue oppression. But that would be an issue for another day. What I'm saying is that there is no fair trial procedure going on. And that is why I came here, the other day I came, they will not allow me to enter. I said, do I look like a terrorist? I'm going to bomb the court. Our traditional rulers are under the sun. Look at Ezigbo, all of them sitting right there. Look at our former governor, Chukwuemeka, sitting right under the sun. They are humiliating our people. And they are making us feel we are not wanted. And that is why I said, let the president open the court and allow Nigerians to witness these proceedings. Of course. And if I were to advise, discontinue this trial, grant him bail, and take the path of peace, negotiation, and reconciliation. That is the easy part. Instead of wasting so much resources, I was coming here, I saw Navy, I saw Air Force, I saw all security agencies all over the place. We need these men in the field to help us quell rising insecurity in the country. There is a lot of challenges that needs to be addressed. And if you try a man without giving him justice and fairness, that trial is nonsense. So I am here to say that this ongoing trial and the denial of access to justice is unfair, and that has made this trial a charade. And I know, and I plead with Justice Muntalanya, you don't continue a proceedings if your orders are not obeyed. If you believe as an agent of justice that your orders are not obeyed, you suspend this. You stop it for now. Because the other day they gave the order, you saw what happened. They were not allowed. They nominated Ezigbo to go there. He did not go. Now today again he came with, okay, look at as old as Ezigbo is and the Ezife. Are they going to attack the court? Are they going to do anything? They They will not now. So why all this? This is unnecessary, and that is why I said it's very painful. I'm not going to force my way through, but I want the whole world to know that this trial is not a trial. This is like a family gathering. It's not a trial. Are you getting me? So, my name is Ťèñśìòń Ugochinyere. I'm the spokesperson of the opposition coalition, and also I want to say this, and that is why on our own part we have taken this matter to international community. How did you in the first place sneaked into Kenya, adopted a man with rogue organization, people who are semi-terrorists, nearly killed him in Kenya, smuggled him into Nigeria, and then you want people to overlook that aspect? Is this the first time this is happening? No. In 1984, what happened to Maruduko when he was put in a crane in London? Are we going to turn our country into a rogue nation? No. And then what he went to, how did he have heart attack? Was it not when the people who adopted him in Kenya turned the generator on his face that he had that heart attack? Does he used to have that medical history before? No. So when you do all these things and then you don't apply the same energy to the bandits and the killer herdsmen that is ravaging our farmland, you don't use the same method to go to Niger to abduct them or go to the forest to abduct them, and you abduct this man and you want me to believe that you want to try this man and fail. I will be a fool to believe that. This trial is baseless to me. As long as I'm concerned, discontinue this trial, pursue the path of peace and reconciliation, address these grievances. These grievances are not supposed to be addressed. Lopsidedness in all actions, issues of fiscal federalism. If these issues were addressed, will Nnamdi Kanu has had more people listening to his message? No. It was because he refused to address those issues. That was why at the time he spoke, when most of our Eastern brothers refused to speak for our people, that his message had a solid belief by people. Yes. So the key to addressing these issues is to give him bail, is to ensure that you go back to the table with everybody and then find a common ground so that we can renegotiate and find a way to live or not to live. It's very simple. And this is issues of fundamental human rights, right to self-defense and so on and so forth. Or were they happy when those things were happening in the forest? And when you do this down in the east, you don't use the same energy up in the north. Nobody is slave to anybody. And there's one message I want you to take home. Most people who have dictatorial tendencies, whether in Nigeria or all over the world, refuse to learn from history. Nobody has ever won this war of dictatorship. If not, Hitler would have won it. Idi Amin would have won it. Inquisitor of Burundi would have won it. What they call him, the one from Zaire, Congo, Mobutu Sese Seko would have won it. So nobody wins it. Because it is unfair, it is injustice. It doesn't survive, it doesn't last forever. So I am here today and I'm appealing to them, if for anything, allow people to even assess the court. Allow our traditional rulers to assess the court. Allow the lawyers to assess the court. Attorney General cannot come with 9 lawyers and their people, and then you want to screen down those lawyers. Okay, why are they hiding that they don't want the white man to enter? The one Mr. Bruce from the US and the one the British government sent. Is there anything fishy about this thing? There's no place in the world people are trying to like this. So this is unfair, and all I'm asking as a messenger of truth is justice in this trial process if it must go on. If not, this thing is going to produce an already known outcome. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, go chill because can you bag John because of BBC? Can you forget that? Sorry. We can go forward. You can't get because I'm about to
Chinekwe ka iji yo.
You can't get people anyway. Okay, ga-asụla anyị Igbo maka isugo bekee isute bekee aka. Uche, Tobi. Uche. Biko gwagodo anyị ihe iji bịa na ihe efu tupu ịgwawa ndị a biko ewe niwe. Ọmụnwa na-ekwu ọkwa ihe na-afụ ebe a live. Ihe na-afụ live. Mbanụ. Ọkwa na-afụ
Instead of how they show you how they made it.
Like I did last time, I came to observe the proceedings in the trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of IPOB. Like I did also when the ones from Southwest Igboho Heads were tried. But surprisingly, unexpectedly, I arrived here. I was not even allowed to enter. But what pained me most is not because I was not allowed to enter. It's because even our traditional rulers who are here, Zibo, our former governor Chukwemeke Zibo, were humiliated and still kept under the sun over there, not even allowed to enter inside the court premises. A 90-year-old man, what danger does he portend? I was shocked also to see Mr. Bruce, the American lawyer, was not even allowed to be part of the proceeding. The person the British government gave letter here was not even allowed to enter. I asked myself, is this a fair trial? What kind of charade is going on there? If you want to try a man, you must try him fairly and judiciously. And now today of importance, which is the subject of issue litigation here today.
The well package arrangement of the federal government. Why the matter is still going on? They back themselves somewhere, carrying cops, carrying everything, talking about the same thing. You see a well package. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy it's happening. I have something to report to you. I'm the secretary of Igbo Lawyers. Yes. So I have something to report when I go back. President General, okay. They want them.
What I can see here is a challenge. Not second, like I've been standing with somebody.
What group is this? And every other lawyers that are involved in the prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu, we are here to encourage them not to be discouraged and not to be intimidated by these miscreants that go around threatening them.
Killing our soldiers, killing our police.
We are here to say to them that we that are for them are more than they that are against them. Nigerians are with the security forces, Nigerians are with the police, Nigerians are with the GSS, Nigerians are with the army. It is only Nnamdi Kanu and his cohort that are bent on devising and destroying this country. Nigeria is a united nation and we are united in one purpose here today to say enough is enough of this madness of hip-hop.
Yes, enough is enough. What's your name? My name is what is your name?
Nigeria people! Nigeria people!
You are here to support one Nigeria. You are supporting one Nigeria. Okay. Unu afụla otu osisi na ọ bụrụ nke m ga-eji ọnụ kọwawa ihe na-eme ebe a. Mmadụ niile na-afụ otu o si aga. Ọ pụtara na o nwere ndị otu bịalụ ngagharị iwe jilu ọkọlọtọ Naijiria jikwela ihe ederede ka ha bịalụ ndị bịakwara ịkwado Nnamdi Kanu n'ụlọ ikpe anwa sokwele gụwakwa egwu nke ha so otu na-abụọ a na-agụkwasị onwere egwu na-agba egwu anyị ajụbeghị nke awa onye ijụrụ BBC Igbo kwuo n'eziokwu for once. BBC Igbo na-ekwu ọkwa anyị na-ebe a na-afụ ya ị na-asị BBC Igbo ọkwa mụ na gị na-ebe a mana mụ na gị na-ebe a mana mụ na gị na-ebe a nna biko onye na-ege ntị gee ntị ike gọọmenti sponsọ ọdọ mana mụ na gị na-ebe a ị na-achọ ibo mmiri ọnụ owu Igbo na-ekwu ịbịakwa obi eme mere mụ na gị na-ebe a oke dịka o si mee ndị bịara ịkwado Nnamdi Kanu n'ụlọ ikpe ebe a na-agụkwa egwu nke ha dịka ihe efu kemgbe ihe ha bido enwebeghị esemokwu pụta n'etiti ndị otu abụọ a na-eme ya n'udo ndị uwe ojii jikwa ebe a dịka ndị ịkwado Nnamdi Kanu ebe ụfọdụ ekwu na ọkpụkpọ gọọmenti bụ dịpụta ndị a mana ọwa ha gwabeghị anyị nke anwa onye nke anyị jikwakwa na ajụjụ ọnụ n'ime ha kọwa ihe mere ha ji bịa anyị ga-agachikwe ka anyị chọọ ha ma gọọmenti kpọtara ha ma ha bịa n'aka ha ihe agba ajụjụ ọnụ anyị ga-ajụ ha maka anyị nọ ebe a ihe a na-eme anyị na-anya ebe a ndị obodo na-akwado Nnamdi Kanu bịala ụlọ ikpe ha nwa nọbụ ebe a tupu ndị nke a nọ ebe a wolu bịa jiri egwu ha na akpati ozu ha edegasịrị ihe n'ahụ wolu bịa ime ihe a ka m jee chọọ otu n'ime ndị kpọnda abịa ka ọ gwa anyị ma ọ bụ eziokwu na enyere ha ego ka ha bịa. Can you speak? Can you speak? Who speaks for you? Can you speak? Where's your spokespeople? Why are your spokespeople that speak for you? What is the name of your group? I'm going to find out a spokesperson. Okay, good.
All sections of this country. Everybody is here to show our love in the love and support our judges. Also tell the whole world that
Tell me your name and the group you represent.
Okay, my name is Comrade Sunday Atta. I am one of the coordinators of this program, this One Nigerian initiative. I represent the Stand Up Nigerian movement. As you can see, the crowd of Nigerian youth, both Igbo groups and other groups, are gathered here in solidarity with the federal government and in solidarity with what we have all come to the terms with, that Nigeria is for all of us. The unity of this country is not negotiable, and therefore nobody under any guise can spread separatist agenda that will succeed in this country. We are here today to render solidarity support to the federal government and to let them know that we, the youth of this country, have now woken up from our sleep. We have now realized that if we don't rescue our country from the hand of this miscreant, they are going to destroy it even before we wake up from our sleep. Now we are here.
There are accusations from the other quarter that you are sponsored by government.
As you can see, like I told you, we are here today. You can see market women, farmers, and all of them are here. These are the people that are sponsored, came here to make trouble, came here to fight. You can see that most of our people are even market women. They are here and the men sponsored by the
what do you hope to achieve?
What we want to achieve here today is to send a note of warning to the IPOP, whatever you call themselves, to whosoever is sponsoring separative agenda in this country. We are here to send a note of warning to them that Nigerians have woken up and we will no longer stay and keep quiet while they destroy our nation. To this end, we are also encouraging President Muhammadu Buhari not to give up in the fight, not to give up in the project of One Nigeria, because he has demonstrated that he is unity personified. And so therefore we are here to give also solidarity to all the the judges, the Ministry of Justice, that they should go about prosecuting this matter their way. We have received different news from different quarters how IPOP sponsored talks go about threatening judges, lawyers representing and involved in this matter.
But IPOP always says that that's an accusation that their hands are clean, that they are not involved.
If you have followed IPOP carefully, you understand that that is their modus operandi. They have never accepted anything before. Don't forget that when they arrested Nnamdi Kanu, he never accepted that he instigated the people. Why? You see, as a media man, that the videos are everywhere where he was instigating people to burn houses and to kill people. Today, as they brought him to court, he pleaded not guilty to all of this crime that even the blind man is aware of in this country.
So what do you hope to achieve with this?
What we hope to achieve with this movement today is to make sure that justice is served to Nnamdi Kanu. He should not be given any kind of bail whatsoever.
Okay, thank you very much.
Terrorists, IPOP, Boko Haram, insurgents in the north. It's talking about all terrorists. Yes.
Continue. The north is
we are worried about the northeast. We have been voicing our voices
for a
long time, and we are collaborating with the security agency in making sure the information are provided for them to work. Your full name, sir.
Dịka o si kwulu ugbu a ndị bịalụ ngagharị iwe agbasala wụ na ndị uwe ojii wolu chụsasịa ndị ọzọ n'ebe a sị ha pụọ, mana nke tụrụ n'anya bụ na ya bụ atụmatụ gara n'udo. Otu abịakọtara mana onwero ndị selu okwu, onwero ndị ụlọ ọgba egwu ka a gụchaa egwu wolu gbasa wolu nabazia. Unu na BBC Igbo, afọ m bụ Chiagozie Nwe, anyị nọkwa na Abuja ebe ikpe Nnamdi Kanu na-aga n'ihu na ihu ọkaikpe Binta Nyako. Ihe mere ugbu a bụ ihe tụrụ n'anya dịka unu si fụ dịka ọ na-eme afọ ome ọ bụrụ ihe m ga-ekwuwe okwu so m sị na m agaghị aga n'ihu ga mebe kọmentrị olu kọwasị na-ekwu otu o si eme maka na ọ na-eme n'ihu n'ihu anọgidere ndị mmadụ jiri ọkọlọtọ Naijiria jiri ihe ederede jiri akpati ozu wolu wuchie n'ihu ụlọ ikpe ebe anwa wolu na-agụ egwu jiri ngwa egwu na ihe ndị ọzọ wolu bịa ka ha bịalụ ndị bịakwa n'ụlọ ikpe anwa bụ ndị na-akwado Nnamdi Kanu ma itekwagowa egwu nke ha otu na-aba wolu bịakọ isi wolu jizie egwu na-agụ ndị nke a na-agụ ndị nke a na-agụ ndị nke a na-agụ ma ruo obere oge ndị uwe ojii bịa sị ka otu a ha gbasaa so ekewagwo ị na-anya ebe a ka ebe ndị nke na-akwado Nnamdi Kanu nọ ndị abụ ndị bịara ụlọ ikpe dịkasị abịa ụlọ ike kwa mgbe ịbịa kwado Nnamdi Kanu ndị nke ọzọ bụ ndị bịakwanụ ha esigo mmadụ ebe niile gawa ị na-anya fụ na ha bụ ndị uwe ojii bịakwa n'ụlọ ikpe a ịbịa fụ na ihe niile na-aga ọfụma na udo dịkwa daalụ afọ m bụ Chiagozie Nwanwu dịka unu si ma ọnụ na BBC News Igbo. Well done, sir. How is everything? Well done. Very fine, sir. So anyị nọ ebe anyị nọ na-enyekwa anya otu ihe a si aga anyị kene unu maka otu nsi sonye anyị makwa na unu chọọ ịma maka ihe na-eme unu gaa na akara webụsaịtị anyị bụ bbcigbo.com bbcigbo.com bụ akara nji ewepụtala unu ọtụtụ ihe dị mkpa na-eme n'ọwụwa anyanwụ ọya mere anyị ji bịakwa n'ụlọ ikpe taa sị na anyị ga-egosikwanụ otu ihe si aga na ụlọ ikpe a bịakwa melu anyị ji n'ọlụ wetara unu ihe a melu ugbu a unu anya ndị ọrụ nchekwa jukwala ebe a ndị nta akụkọ jukwa a na-agba ndị mmadụ ji ọnụ aghara maka otu ihe anwa si aga otu onye anyị na ya na-achọ ikwu okwu bụ Ikenga Ugochinyere mana anyị na ya na-eme ka anyị kwuo okwu tupu ihe a mee ugbu a ụlọ ikpe agbasaala anyị ga-eje ka anyị jekwuru ndị ọkaiwu Nnamdi Kanu ka anyị jụọ ha ihe ha ji taa na ya bụ ụlọ ikpe na ihe ha fọkwanụ dịka ha gara ụlọ ikpe anwa. Yes, I'm live. I'm live already. Let's go. Okay, wait, Jofo. Second name. Dalu, sir. Okay, go for man. Oh, yeah, Dalu.
No, don't worry. I've not seen something. I've not seen something in my life. I think we are here resolving this issue. Yes. Because they can't continue. Can't go through that way. Madam, come on for you. Can't go through this way. Come on, back the police.
Okay. What can you do? Camera.
Spread out. Spread out. Don't go for that. Spread out so everybody will be covered. Please come. Can we spread out? Can we spread out?
Hey, arise, come beside. Come this side now.
You don't go block me. I don't take opposition here.
Okay, sir.
Put down here.
Please, can we spread out? Can we spread out?
Spread out. Spread out. Spread out.
My hand is not very close to you.
Just spread out a little.
We're in court today. We're in court today for an application challenging the empty charge, 7-count charge filed by the federal government against our client to hear it.
All right.
Then, of course, you are familiar with the constraints lawyers are being exposed to here. Lawyers are not being given access to the court. Even some people leaders and national leaders and our national leaders are not allowed to come to court. So today we're inside the court. When we're going to go to the court, they insisted that they can only allow 5 members of the legal team to be inside. Only 5. And we have at least a maximum of 8 persons along with us up there. I'm not talking about those that were denied access to the court premises. We are outside trying to resolve that issue. Because we can't continue this manner. We have people that came from all the way from Aba today.
Yes.
We have a person who is representing Igbo lawyers here.
Yes.
He was not allowed access to the court. We have people who are representing Ndi Otokiwu. We have people who are representing Ohanes and Igbo. They were not allowed access to the court today.
So we insisted that the right thing must be done. After all, we have over 9 members of legal team representing the federal government today in court. They were in court. Lawyers. We also have over 10 members of SSS officials right inside the court. Why can't they allow at least some members of legal team defense team to be in court? So they refuse to do that. And we're outside the court door trying to resolve these challenges. The court came in, locked the door, then denied access to the court. Before we could speak to Jack Robinson, the matter has been adjourned to 19th and 20th of January. I've not seen such travesty. I've not seen travesty of justice. We are just told. We are told that the court invited our client and the DPP and the prosecutor to have a discussion with them. Even when we are not there. Imagine. Just like what happened on 26th of July, on 26th of June 2021, when he was taken to court without reference to us. And he was tried on that day without us being in court. So the same thing repeated itself today. And it's unfortunately, we are within the courtroom. We are just outside the court door and we are locked outside. I've not seen such thing in my life. And there's no order from the court, substantial in court, stating that this trial will be called out in secret. No such order has been given. This is the height of privacy of justice. So today, and also the court, the last adjourned date, the court reviewed the guideline of persons who are visiting here. That guideline contained an order of courts and was served on the DSS. That order was furthered by the DSS with impunity. And on the basis of that disobedience to that court order, we filed from 48 against the DSS to commit him to contempt. That application is going to come out today for hearing too, because we want to find the court. The court has a duty to protect the sanctity of his order. So we're in court today to also inform the court that the order he made and served on the DSS was furthered with impunity. It can't come through that matter. So today, we are not even allowed to come inside the court to address the court on this point. So what we are saying as legal team, there's a clear case of denial of fair hearing as concerns the practice of the Constitution. So we're going back home to strategize and take a further decision as to whether we can continue in this court or elsewhere. Because what we know is that this matter must be had and must have what? Expedition. Must have it. If the court is not willing, disposed to hear this case, he will excuse himself voluntarily from country with this hearing or this case. That's what I can also say.
Yes, I want to say is it's very clear. This was the 5th time I had come from the United States as Nnamdi Kanu's international lawyer to try to meet and see him, where I was denied 5 times. It was very clear today that I was the one that caused them to lock everybody out of the courtroom. They did not want me in the courtroom. I'm here not to create an irritant. There are huge international law issues raised.